Welcome back. The upcoming musical spectacle, 3 Decades of Sound, paying homage to the legendary Namibian artist Ras Sheehama, is one of the events we can look forward to this weekend. Backed by the Friends of Ras Sheehama Trust, this collaborative masterpiece boasts a stellar lineup of local talent. Crafted by visionary creative director and filmmaker Othilia Tutu Mungoba and musically curated by Christian Polloni, the event promises an immersive blend of dance, poetry, music videos and live performances, ensuring an unforgettable experience for all. Today we're honored to host Ras here in studio for an insightful discussion about the genesis of this extraordinary showcase. Ras, good evening and welcome.
It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Always lovely having you here with us.
Yes, yes,
I was asking you before we went on air if you're excited about this, and you said yes so enthusiastically, and you also shared that you still get nervous when you perform.
Definitely.
After 3 decades.
I'm telling you, you can ask one of the biggest artists in the world. They will tell you that 10 minutes before you go on stage, you will have this experience. Excuse me.
No problem. And talk to us about how this idea for Ras Sheehama 3 Decades of Sound collaboration actually came about.
I have less to say about it, though. I mean, the brainchild is Othilia Tutu Mungoba. I think she came to me about 3 years ago and say that Ras, I have such an idea. Okay, I didn't take it serious. You understand? I just thought, no, it's a young Namibian lady having ideas. And then she came back to me 5 months ago, said that Ras, it's here, and we're going to do this. How could I refuse to such a brilliant idea? There
are about 20 creatives involved in this project. That's quite a number of people. Talk to us about the importance, of creative collaboration.
You see, this thing is not just an on and off for Ras Sheehama, a normal concert. It's a melting pot, you understand, of theater and whatever. Sometimes I cannot even explain them. But imagine Big Ben singing, traveling. Big Ben singing Ras Sheehama, traveling. Imagine Sally Boss Madame having a collab on stage with Ras Sheehama. Imagine Exit being on stage with Ras Sheehama. Imagine Ethnic doing a song of Ras Sheehama. Yeah. So this is what we are looking at, and it's exciting for me, and it's a pleasure for me, you understand, to be honored in such a way.
I'm sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And this concert, obviously, the idea is to capture your musical journey over 3 decades.
Yes.
What continues to influence your musical approaches and songwriting, Ras?
The movement of the people. The time, the changes of time. Evolving of music and times, and struggling. That's what drives me most of the time. And you give me a song to write. When I say, Shohero Shaire Shaya, you will relate to it because somehow, some way, you should have been involved in such a condition I can't explain. So, and being yourself, you have to be original. I'm not trying to be somebody else. What you see is what you get,
So your life experiences.
You understand, good and bad.
You mentioned, of course, that music has evolved in the response you've just given. How would you measure that evolution, 30 years down the line from when you started?
Yeah. It's big, I mean, my first album came out 31 years ago. the sound will never be the same like the sound of today. So after 5 years, music evolves. You really have to adapt quickly. You cannot stay in your old, you understand? You have to adapt because conditions change. Young people sometimes don't want to listen, they just want to dance. So you got to be multitasking musically and life-wise.
Your music is also, or you're known for using your music to highlight and bring about or just speak about social changes. Is that still important and relevant for you to do?
It's very important because there has always been a lot going in the world. There is a lot of events happening in the world. There's a lot of people suffering in the world. There's a lot of people crying. There's a lot of people laughing. There's a lot of people smiling and gay. There's a lot of people sad. So you got to pick and choose. What do I write about? Will it make sense after 5 years? Will it be relevant after 10 years? So I draw it from there. I draw it from here because I'm well aware of what is going on. I'm well aware of what is going in the Congo. A lot of people don't know what is going on in the Congo.
So true.
Man.
Ras, back to the show, of course. Talk to us about what it is that you want people to take away from attending when they do attend this weekend, and also provide us all the details. We just said it's this weekend. Where is it happening? Where can the public get tickets, etc.?
Tickets, you get them cash from Pick and Pay, and you can do it the web.
On web tickets?
Yeah, on web tickets. And of course, they will be at the gate. You can buy your ticket right there. And it's a melting pot. We are trying to go African, but mix it, if you want African and Western, just come around. There's going to be a cuisine, the bar is going to be there. I mean, imagine Tutu has a crew of 30 people. So you can imagine how big the concert is. And of course, it's not a normal Ras Sheehama concert. I'm sure many of you who come to my concert have seen me going on stage and come. It's going to be a different thing, as I say. It's mixed with the theater. So it's not only for young people, it's not only for our old people, you understand. It's a concert for everybody. You can sit down if you want to sit down, you understand. So it's going to happen at the Nampower Convention Center. It starts tomorrow, which is the 5th of April, till Saturday, the 6th of April. The damage is 250 Namibian dollars. Somebody would say, oh, why expensive? We have a lot of artists taking,
the lineup is insane.
Understand? And some of them are coming from somewhere. They would need their petrol and their accommodation. So please just come out and support and be Namibian. And I'm very excited for Namibia to do this for me. And I'm not saying it's only going to be done for me. there are people, there are musicians, there are artists behind me.
Right,
They
right.
know what I'm talking about.
Ras, if there's any Namibian artist that deserves such an honor, it is definitely you. Every time I've engaged you on whether it was Good Morning Namibia on this platform, you keep evolving yourself, and it's really, really beautiful to see how you keep staying the course with your musical journey. All the best with the concert. I know it's going to be a success, and thank you so much for being here this evening.
Thank you very much. It's ours.
It's ours.
Yeah, salute.
On that note, we've come to the end of today's edition of the Daily Roundup with Nina. That was Ras